So have you seen the Erika Kirk, JD Vance controversy?
No. What's the Erika Kirk, JD Vance controversy?
I hate to say it, but SP will show me stuff on TikTok sometimes, and I will find some good stuff for the show on that TikTok, because people like it. I don't want to jump in. It's like this game of double dutch. Like, when do you jump in with TikTok? When the Chinese owned it, I didn't want it to be Chinese spyware on my phone, and now Israel owns it, so I don't want Netanyahu firebombing my house.
Right.
So I got to wait until some duplicitous goy buys it, and then I'll be morally okay with it. But on TikTok, people are raging over this Erika Kirk, JD Vance hug. So there was a turning point thing at Ole Miss over the weekend.
Yeah, I kind of know what the people were saying. JD Vance is going to hook up with Erika Kirk.
Not going to.
Or has
There's
now?
some people.
Last I heard it was gonna.
There's some people that are saying that these two are into each other because now a few things happened here. Number one, there's Erika Kirk was giving a speech about her husband. And we have that clip right now. We have the clip of Erika Kirk. She was talking about how no man will ever be able to replace Charlie Kirk. But now I don't want to play the video of this speech because it's going to give away the visual that we're going to do in a little bit. So there we go. Back to me, Jules. This is Erika Kirk. And we're going to put the pieces together here. This is all from this Mississippi event, so I'm not just grabbing different events from around the country. Erika Kirk and JD Vance. And I know this might be sacrilege. I know that this might not be a thing that people agree with because a lot of people think that she's suspect. I think Erika Kirk is pretty.
Oh, she's gorgeous.
I think she's pretty, though, in like a
she's
devil.
Suspect, but
yeah, she's like a devil will steal your soul kind of pretty.
No offense, anyone that is as suspect as her couldn't pull it off if they were ugly.
Right. She'll be domineering and make you like it. That's the way she looks. So this is Erika Kirk talking about JD Vance. Then we'll show you how the two of them interact. Then I want to show you how JD Vance talks about his wife in public. And you tell me if these two are trying to make more babies for the white race.
People were saying in my show yesterday that he's going to get a divorce, or they've been divorced, they've separated twice or something. And I was like, yeah, but he was recently defending her. Or whatever. I thought they were just talking shit. They might have been. I might owe people an apology today.
Now look. The internet overlooks into shit all the time. So you have to take this with a grain of salt. Yeah. I mean, they were so mad at me for being good at basketball in jail that they were like calling the jail to find out if that was true. like the jail keeps stats. And they were like, yeah, his points per game was up and a lot of production in the paint and all that stuff. Like that. Camel jockey Moody was like, I'm going to find someone who can talk about Aaron while he was in jail. It's like, brother, no offense, but that makes you gay. You're now gay for me. It's gay. Chill out. He's like, I'm going to. It's like the only people who go to jails to try to find men to talk to are women looking to fuck prisoners. So put on a wig and some lipstick, open your dirty camel fucked asshole, and let's see what happens. So Erika Kirk is making this speech, and I'm going to say that this is over complimentary of JD Vance.
No one will ever replace my husband. No.
Don't say
but I do see some similarities of my husband in JD.
Now, this isn't like a real world confessional room. She's doing this in front of a whole Turning Point audience at Ole Miss. Now, when you say no one will ever replace my husband, the worst word you can follow that with in the English language
is but.
But. Like just saying the N-word afterward would be less suspect. I mean, it'd be weird.
Actually, it'd be fucking based. No one will ever replace my husband. No.
And Vice President JD Vance, I do. And that's why I'm so blessed.
She fucked up, though, because she's like, their cocks look exactly the same. Shit.
Oh. With the lights off, they both look the same.
You know, if my husband were like JD Vance, I wouldn't have to help have him killed. Wait, what?
To be able to introduce him tonight, because he understands the fight that we're up against, and he can articulate that in a way that transcends.
Okay, so that's how she spoke about JD Vance. Now you want to see the hug? Now
it's the fact that I know that we've got more wood to pile on this fire where I'm like, this is not good.
So if
this is our starting point. We're already at a boil.
People are torn on this. I've seen the debate, and the debate is no woman hugs a man like that unless they're trying to fuck. And then the other half says, hey, some people are more affectionate than others. You guys are looking too much into this. You're bored. You're obsessed with other people's lives. And they might have a point. But I know, like, I've been hugged by many a women in the past. The way Erika Kirk hugged JD Vance at this event is the way that my lady hugs me when she's trying to send out a message. That,
okay.
It's, it might be getting after it time. So you tell me if people are reading too much into this, because have you seen this yet?
I have not seen this, but I will say this before we see it. I don't know where it's going to go, but I will say, if nothing else, and I don't mean this as any sort of she hasn't, Charlie's been gone for a little bit. She hasn't, had her needs met. It could be just biological that she's just, how shall we say, in need of a good run.
We're coming up on 2 months.
Okay, so yeah, maybe she's just in need of a good running.
I think 2 months.
She's a racehorse. She needs to get out and put some laps in.
I got to tell you, I think 2 months is not enough time.
I'm not saying psychologically. I'm just saying biologically. Maybe her body, and she's unknowingly kind of leaning in.
Let's see if JD Vance is that guy. Here we go. This is Erika Kirk and JD Vance. The hug heard around the world. People are debating this hug and whether or not it was appropriate for a widow and a married man with children to engage in this kind of affection.
Oh, the head cradle.
The head cradle is iffy. JD leaned into the hug. And then as he broke, now the start of the hug was good on his part. He did the how you doing, homie back slap.
Right.
That's a friend hug when you slap the back, But then as he came back, the hands went to the hips for a second. I'm going to tell you this.
The butt cheek grab and the real part was really out of touch.
The hip thrust was not okay. I think we can all agree on that. But if I touch a woman's hips, that's I'm, biting my tongue.
I'm aiming for a destination, my friends.
Yeah. And a woman puts her hand on the back of my neck, head area. That's I think I saw somebody on TikTok say it yesterday. A guy gets that grab and he goes, I got a shot.
That's grab her hips time because her legs will wrap around you if you do.
Yeah, All
right, well, he didn't really go down. His arms were at the small of her back, whatever, and they kind of came to the sides. I can see why people are debating it, but the intro combined with that, now I'm sus. And then you said there's something else about the way he talks about his wife.
We'll get to that part.
I understand why people were telling me.
The other part about this, she's wearing leather pants, dude, to a Turning Point USA event. Leather pants? To me, leather.
Maybe she likes flaunting it. They're black though, because she's still in mourning.
Oh, you know what? She might be wearing form-fitting leather pants to an event, but you're right. They are black and they do signify mourning. But Frankie Five Angels in Godfather Part 2 just wore a black armband for Clemenza. I don't know if we need to go Frankie Five Angels. Frankie Pantangeli didn't show up at the first communion celebration wearing leather pants. That would have been troubling. So people have been making AI remakes of this hug.
Uh-oh. This can't be good.
AI is getting a little too good, I gotta say.
Wow, they're really leaning in on this.
And then this is probably the dirtiest one. This is probably the worst edit I've ever seen. This is the two of them on top of Charlie Kirk's casket.
Oh,
that's no good.
That is not good.
By the way, the first comment on it is, help, is this one AI? What the fuck? No, they literally went on Fox News.
They brought then Charlie's not buried at all, though. They just drag him around from event to event.
They just
put some Febreze on him each time. He's pumpkin spice right now. It's very seasonal.
So JD Vance then gave a speech about his wife at this Turning Point USA event, and maybe the rumors could have stopped there about whether or not JD Vance and Erika Kirk have been hooking up. Mm-hmm. But then he started talking about his wife, who was in the crowd, in the audience. Now, JD is a Christian. His wife is agnostic. She was raised in a Hindu home. And JD, after giving Erika Kirk the hug heard round the world, then went and said this about his wife.
And yes, my wife did not grow up Christian. I think it's fair to say that she grew up in a Hindu family, but not a particularly religious family in either direction. In fact, when I met my wife, we were both, I would consider myself an agnostic or an atheist, and that's what I think she would have considered herself as well. Everybody has to come to their own arrangement here. The way that we've come to our arrangement is she's my best friend. We talk to each other about this stuff. So we decided to raise our kids Christian. Our two oldest kids who go to school, they go to a Christian school. Our 8-year-old did his first communion about a year ago. That's the way that we have come to our arrangement. But thank you.
Now, again, remember how we said no one can replace my husband, and the worst word you can say after that is but?
Yeah, don't tell me he's got a butt coming.
I haven't heard this part of the speech yet. I've only heard a shorter clip of it. I really hope the word butt isn't the next thing out of JD's mouth.
My 8-year-old was also very proud of his first communion.
God.
Thank you, guys. I'll tell him that Ole Miss wishes him the best. But I think...
Oh, no! No, guys, stop saying but after you say nice things about your spouse. This is coming from a twice divorced guy who probably said but a lot.
So what you're saying is learn from
me. For the 900th time, take my advice. I know, because there's an episode of Landman where the daughter says to the dad, "Daddy, why are you right about stuff all the whole time?" And he's like, "Because I spent my whole life being wrong." It's like, yep.
Everybody has to have this own conversation when you're in a marriage. I mean, it's true for friends of mine who are in Protestant and Catholic marriages, friends of mine who are in...
Kill the Protestant. I mean, easy enough, right? I mean, Catholicism is the Church of St. Peter. There's absolutely no debate here.
Atheists and Christian marriages, you just got to talk to the only advice I can give is you just got to talk to the person that God has put you with, and you've got to make those decisions as a family unit. For us, it works out. Now, most Sundays, Usha will come with me to church. As I've told her, and I've said publicly, and I'll say now in front of 10,000 of my closest friends, do I hope eventually that she is somehow moved by the same thing that I was moved in by church? Yeah, I honestly do wish that. Because I believe in the Christian gospel, and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it.
She just did.
She doesn't look very happy with this.
She just did a lean to one side, like, you're gonna fucking do this in front of a basketball arena full of people, you dick. Mm-hmm. She just kind of gave him the black lady lean a little bit there.
Because I believe in the Christian gospel, and I hope eventually my wife comes to see it the same way.
Yep.
But if she doesn't, then God says everybody has free will, and so that doesn't cause a problem for me. That's something you work out with your friends, with your family, with the person that you love. Again, one of the most important Christian principles is that you respect free will. Usha's closer to the priests who baptized me than maybe I am. They talk about this stuff. My attitude is you figure this stuff out as a family, and you trust in God to have a plan, and you try to follow it as best as you can. And
that was awkward.
Yeah, on its own, that's completely harmless. Paired with that hug, though.
Do you remember Kevin Nealon's Mr. Subliminal character on Saturday Night Live? Where he would say something, but then subliminally say something else?
No, I don't.
I feel like J.D. Vance was doing that in that speech. Like, he was like, I really respect my wife's views on religion, pagan bitch, and I think that eventually we can all come to a solution together. She can burn in hell. Like, I feel like there were subtle undertones to that were, if I may quote Robert Downey Jr., that were mildly sinister. Like, do I hope the bitch finds God and sees it my way? Yeah, of course. But am I fine if she doesn't? Yeah, totally. It's okay.
Do I have an I told her so just waiting in the closet for this moment? Yes, I do.
All right. So we've shown you the 3 pieces of evidence.
There's more than enough smoke there to question a fire because
there's a theory out there that JD Vance is getting a divorce from Usha, and that he's going to marry Erika Kirk. There's also, and that they will become a power couple, and JD will run for president, and all of that stuff. I don't see that being the case. I'm not buying into that. I need more evidence. I think right now this is very interesting gossip. You know, while the Republican Party has their big civil war over Israel, this is a nice little side piece conversation. Could be literal side piece conversation. I'll also say this. SP and I were watching some of her TikToks last night, and I want to say this right now. This is going to sound remarkably racist. But I feel like if you asked black people and others, they would say the same thing I'm saying. We were watching these videos of like, there's this bit that people are doing where a wife will have an electric drill in one hand and the husband will be up on a ladder, like hanging a picture or something. And she'll start the drill and poke him in the back or in the butt, like as if to make him think that she's putting the drill in his back, and he'll freak the fuck out. And in one of them, there were a couple white couples, and then there was a mixed race couple. And look, this is going to sound bad, but I looked at SP and I go, don't pull your mic away from your face like you're disassociating yourself before I even, wait till I say the thing, then you can distance yourself.
All right.
But we were watching the TikToks, and I was like, does it always look more natural and normal for the 2 white people to be together? Like, it looks more right to me. Like, I feel a weird sense of pride when the 2 whites are together. Like, and she's like, no. She goes, I think that's normal. She goes, because it does look different when it's something else. She goes, and I think black people would agree with you too. I'm like, okay, good. I feel a little better. Like, I don't know. And so there's something about, like, if JD Vance divorces Usha and gets with Erika Kirk, there's part of me that said that is so scandalous that nobody would ever vote for him to be president. But then another part of me says they do look like a very handsome, attractive white couple.
It'll sell to the base, especially a lot more.
Like, people think I'm a racist when I say shit like that. You don't understand how much guilt I feel saying that, but it does. They look wonderful together, and it's like, I feel when I see a mixed race couple, I go, there's like a level of force in there, you know, like there's a level of pushing through something. Whereas I see 2 black people or 2 white people together, and I go, wow, they look really good together. Not always, but a lot of times. This is where I need your help.
I felt like you dug yourself in deep enough. I could just stand at the top and look down. Here's the sad truth. People naturally feel more comfortable around people of their ethnicity.
Let me ask you something. Why is that sad? Why is that the sad truth?
Because people always say that you a bigot, and it's unfortunate that that's where they go with it. But that's the truth of it is it's genetic. It's natural. Like, you don't see wolves running around and 1 pug in the mix. You know what I mean? Like, it's not. All right, let's play a fun game. Which race is the pug in your mind? When you made that analogy, who were you thinking was the pug? I was thinking the pug was the white guy, like the short, burly nose.
Oh, you're a fucking you're a race traitor, dude.
No.
I can't believe this.
The wolves were Eskimos.
Oh, I believe we call them Inuits now.
Oh God, that's
Or
I've watched that.
or ice N-words. So,
Well,
your choice.
I know which one I'm picking.
Your choice. Waylon gifting a membership to Walleye Joe. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Walleye Joe? Go ahead and keep gifting those memberships. We appreciate it. Walleye Joe gifting a second membership. This one, oh no, he passing it along. I'm sorry. Dinosaur Fuel getting that membership from Walleye Joe. Dinosaur Fuel, why don't you gift one back? Sounds good to me. We also got a clip from Mr. Approachable for $1. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, guess what? We're at 230.
Nice.
Today's goal is at 230, and we're also 5 gifted memberships on Rumble away from 300. Thank you, guys.
Beautiful.
Very, very much. Let's go ahead and put that up there. There we go. 230 away from today's goal. Let's see the clip from Mr. Approachable. Let's see what I did now. Shit. I got to go in there and give up the butthole so my husband stays happy.
I don't remember how you came to
that. I was talking about Nancy Pelosi.
Oh, God, that was a while ago. That threw me for a loop. That's that part of the tape has been recorded over. I didn't remember that happened.
George F says a new power couple. I mean, dude, it wouldn't get much more power couple-y than
people
those
were
two.
saying that. People were saying that yesterday in my chat, and I was dismissing the whole thing because I didn't know about any of this stuff. But yeah, people were like, "Yeah, no, they're gonna hook up and make a power couple." Like, it's gonna be a hard thing to fight with Erika Kirk having kind of the young Turning Point USA crowd that she has right now. If they keep it above board and nothing scandalous happens beforehand that somehow comes out, yeah, I can't see how that's going to go bad if he separates from his wife and now.
Again, Chips and Diff saying the optics of that relationship would be very bad. I don't know if he could become president if he did that because he'd have to do it now, marry Erika Kirk within a year, and then you only got 2 years until the election. You got a year until the primaries. I don't think you can turn because they're both going to be looked at as the devil at first. Mm-hmm. And it's going to take more than a year to get people to adjust to that. So I don't think if he wants to be president, he'll stay with that Indian lady he's with.
At least for the first few years.
And Erika, yeah, if he wants, he'll stay with her. If he wants to be a 2-termer, he'll stay with her forever. If he wants to be a 1-termer, once he wins the election, he can move Erika's shit in. To the,
well, I think once he wins the second term election, you can move Erika's shit in. What are they going to do now? You can't stop me, bitches.
We'll see. Okay, my final thought on this. I don't think J.D. Vance is leaving his wife for Erika Kirk. However, I do think Erika Kirk wants to fuck J.D. Vance.